Hey guys, so first off, I'm gonna say if you're watching this video, as I start to go, it might seem like I'm mad because like honestly I am. Honestly my feelings are low-key kind of hurt, but only because I feel like what they did was petty as fuck.
Now when the wind moves and shadows grow close, don't be afraid. There's nothing you can't face.
Let me get into the situation. Well, first of all, if you guys don't know me, if this is the first video that you've ever seen of me, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are into fitness. I post fitness videos, I post hair videos if you have curly hair or want any hair tips, and then I also post like story times and like videos about my life and me going through the entertainment industry as an actor, model, and whatever else, YouTuber. A backstory in my life is my boyfriend lives in the Valley in Los Angeles, and I was living in a penthouse in downtown Los Angeles, shared with 4 other people. Like, I'm only there 4 days a week. Honestly, like, half the time I'm at my boyfriend's, half the time I'm at that place. So it's just like, whatever, I'll split a room with somebody and save like on cheap rent, you know? Not that you guys will be able to find them, but obviously I don't want to say any names. So there are 2 bedrooms. In one bedroom there is a girl and her boyfriend, and the girl's on the lease, right? So then there's 2 balconies. They're like indoor balconies. It's not really like real outdoor balconies. They just have like full windows on like all the walls basically, and it's like really big windows. So it's like quote unquote a balcony. So one of the guys stays in the balcony or slash like the living room, and then I share a room with another guy, right? So today is Wednesday the 30th, tomorrow is December 1st, right? And then yesterday was the 29th, and the 28th is when I got some news. I come home to my place after like being gone for like 10 days. I don't want to like be mad because I'm not really mad. Like honestly, the only reason why I'm doing this is because as petty as whatever the fuck they did, I'm still gonna make a coin. Whether it's $1, $5, $10, or whatever it is, I'm gonna make a little coins off of it because like I said, my feelings are hurt and I want to let out some steam. And who else should I vent to other than you guys? Like, I feel like some of you guys are gonna feel for me and like get like what I'm talking about and understand why I think what they did is petty as fuck. So on the 28th, 2 days before the end of the month, my roommate comes to me, not the guy I share a room with, but the guy that sleeps on the balcony. So he comes to me, I go out to the store, I come back inside, and he comes up to me and goes, "Hey, I have some news." I'm like, "Okay." And he goes, so I'm not gonna say her name, so I'm gonna say we're gonna call her Stringy. So he goes, Stringy is gonna be like without a room and homeless, and you know, since she's dating, I can't say his name either, we're gonna call him Prince Harry. So since she's dating Prince Harry, you guys, since she's dating Prince Harry, there's like no reason why she should be homeless, you know? So she's just gonna take your spot starting January 1st. So I'm just like, okay. And he goes, yeah, so, you know, like, he said like a couple more things, but then he goes, so, you know, you can only pay half the rent, and, you know, that way, you know, you can find a new place, you know. And then he like says, like talks about a couple more things, and then he goes, and, you know, if you can't find a place, you know, by halfway through the month, you know, we'll see about, you know, paying the rest of the rent, you know, but be out by January 1st because Stringy talked to her, whatever her room situation or landlord situation, and she's able to get out and leave on January 1st. So I'm just like, okay, sure. And he's like, yeah, but you know, I'm sure, like, I remember last time you left abruptly, so you were like good, so you had a situation where you'd be fine, in case you know, you can't find a place by the 1st, but you can definitely be out by the 1st though, right? And I was like, oh, like, yeah, sure, definitely, no problem. He was like, yeah, awesome. And I'm just like, whatever. And I just walked away, right? So then I texted my boyfriend. I was like, so my roommates just like low-key kicked me out. Like, they had a little meeting. They, like, I know this happened. This did not all just happen that day. They obviously, my roommate has been dating this boy for a while. I remember a couple weeks ago, my boyfriend was sick, so I didn't go to his place for the weekend. So I stayed that Friday night, and the girl came and they came back because he works like late. So he came back from work, and I remember they were hella mad because I was there, but it was just like, like, I pay rent here, I can be here whenever the fuck I want to be here, okay? So they were like all mad or whatever. So I'm sure that's probably when they probably thought, you know, we should probably just, you know, because I remember another weekday that they wanted to sleep over, and it was like kind of awkward, and it was just like I feel like they probably decided then, and she wasn't sure if she could break her lease or whatever by January, so they were up in the air until 2 days before the end of the month, and then they decided to tell me that I need to be out by January 1st, and actually insinuate and try to tell me, oh, you can have half the rent off, but insinuate that I should try to be out within the first 2 weeks, and then if not, like, go on further to pay you the rest of the rent. Like, really? Are you serious? Like, I texted my man. He was like, can you call me? And I was like, yeah, let me just go downstairs. Let me call him. And I was like low-key already heated. Like, sorry, boo. I know you're going to be watching this. I know I got like heated in that conversation. But I was like, my feelings were hurt. So he was like, basically, we talked, we figured it out, and we were just like, okay, like, how about tomorrow? Like, how about I pack all my shit up and just get the fuck out tomorrow and not pay y'all anything for rent? How about that? So it's like, y'all wanted me out quickly as possible, huh? Like, how about less than 24 hours? How about that, bitch? Like, and I remembered, like, the tension was so high in that place, because it was like the craziest thing. Like, at first we were gonna do it during the day, but then we were like, nah, let's do it at night. So I was like, perfect, like, I know most of them will be there. And turns out everybody was there. Usually my roommate, the one that's in the room with me, like, is out at work until like late 11:30ish at night or whatever. But he was there. Everybody was there. All my shit was packed. That one girl, she came in first. She saw my shit was packed. She didn't say shit to me. Like, usually she's the only one that I even like really talk to like that. Like, usually she says hi to me. She didn't say shit to me. I said hi, and then she like, it was a fake ass hi back, but it was just like, girl. I guess everybody caught wind, but like after everybody came in, nobody said a thing. And then 9 o'clock rolls around, my man gets there. I literally just packed all my shit up. Well, all my shit was packed up. I literally just like, you know, carried all my shit downstairs. And then I took the keys off the ring, threw them on the counter, and was like, the keys are on the counter, and then walked the fuck out. Like, are you serious? You really gonna kick me the fuck out in December? Like, I have to find a place for January 1st? Like, how many, I mean, I'm sure there are, like, plenty of spots, but, like, how many good spots, like, are gonna be available January 1st? Like, are you serious? So, how about no rent? And, actually works out better for me because I save a month's worth of rent, and now, and honestly, the funny part is, I was only gonna be there 4 total days next month. Like, because I'm working on set like the hella days next month, and then I'm house sitting hella days next month. So it's only gonna be there 4 days in total next month. I would have gave them the full rent, and it would have been fine. So whatever, goodbye. And y'all wanted to be petty as fuck, and don't play that with me, bitch, cause I'll one up your ass. And yeah, but honestly, I'm sure y'all aren't bothered, because if all 4 of y'all can scrunch together my little piece of rent, then there's a problem. So y'all should be A-okay. And I guess I should say a proper goodbye. So to the girl that I thought I was cool with, like, I feel like that was low-key rude. You didn't say hi or goodbye because you saw my shit packed and you knew what was up, and you could have said goodbye. So whatever, goodbye. And to her man, stay in there. I know you're the only black one, but I'm sure you like being the only black one. So goodbye. I never really talked to you. To my roommate, I mean, you could have just told me. Like, honestly, I feel like y'all knew like a while before. Y'all could have just sat me down and told me like, oh, hey, you know, like we've been dating for a while. We kind of want to move in together. Like, we're about to move in together, like, you know, just a heads up. Because it's like, y'all knew more than just 2 days before, because he said that she was able to be out January 1st, which means that there was an issue with her being able to leave, so they had to wait until 2 days before the end of the month to tell me to make sure, just because in case she wouldn't be able to leave. Even though we all decided, like, I remember when I first came in the situation, that the lease for the whole apartment ended in like March or something, like February, the end of February, March, and that's when like other people were moving out, and I figured they would want me to, well, not they would want me to move out, but it was just like I was gonna end up moving out anyway, because I kind of didn't live like living downtown. But anyways, you could have just told me goodbye. And to the gay boy that was there, I never really had a problem with you. The only thing that I could say to you is like, can you please clean your motherfucking keyboard? Like, honestly, like, y'all, I remember one day I was sitting in the living room and I saw that and I was like, damn, this thing is dirty as fuck. So I took a picture and I sent it to my BFF, Triple B, and we were talking hella shit. And don't even think it was just that one day, because the day before I left, I took another picture and I will insert them both here, side by side, and you can see still just as dirty. And it's nasty as fuck that you walk around barefoot, your feet gets black and nasty, and then you pick at your feet and then you type on your keyboard. Like, that's just dirty, nasty, and you should... It's probably ingrained in you. You can't like fix that, but that's really nasty. You should at least sanitize like your keyboard daily if you're gonna do that. But yeah, goodbye. Comment down below what you guys think. If you think they were petty as fuck, or if I like one up them in the petty, and if I did, I don't give a fuck, because I was low-key hurt because I feel like that was petty as fuck. But yeah, comment down below what you guys think. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And until next time, bye guys. Next video is gonna be a leg routine video. I already have it done. I already have it cut together. I'm gonna upload it like that. Bye, guys.